say, open single room, say, see, I don't put 600, put 500, put 700, 800, you're dying. Say, see, agent for age 100 CDs for viewing fee, and I say 80 Ghana for viewing fee, just showing you the room. Say, see, if you're for beard, your mother am agent for Uchia 9,600, also Uchia agent 900, 600, 900 and almost 1,000 CDs. Why? Say, are you to the end day? Why? Like, why?
Sa Accra rent na see a huri no agent for on a period agent for muntie masemi bi na mon share mame because lately I've been championing on rent issues. Me beka chem se me pedan. Eti mi ko hu agent bi a me na me ne kaza no kwadan o de church me prices o de bom it was very very appalling to me kwa de memfi no. And I finally me amakonya dan bi atwa ho ka. Eti baby amemete that day a single room self-contained me nu e na ya ka bom. It minim say there are some people like me also pedine ahan. Each 500 Ghana cedis. And I'm posting on my story say, for my place is vacant. It is a open single room self-contained or hatch Westlands. Say. And one a agent no attest me. Or test me 500 cedis is cheap. The place is nice. That would you read the message no? Read it. It's cheap. Would you read it? It's already way, and I say, hey, it's cheap. Where is it located? Can I come and view it this morning? Menfino, and I'm blue take no. What the agents are doing in Accra and say, oh, my prices in the cost to know. It will come and view no, or Baby catch the few run and say, if you're a this man 700 amount, single room no. Come up and meet me at 800 amount. No, best safe you run journey. Selfishness.
Ali, I seriously want to know, is there a law in Ghana that says that if you want to rent a store in Accra, you have to pay for 5 years before they'll give it to you? Or be some group of people with them set agenda and it has now become a norm? Because if you talk say you go pay for 3 years or 4 years, they're not going to give you, or less 5 years. And the money where they go mention, if they give you like 50K, then take that you. From 80K, they go 100K. Now, if anybody had this money, what makes you think that the person will start a poultry farm? Ali, I seriously want to know.
Very well, it's another Friday and we're hitting the ranked in this Accra we stay. Accra, they say stay by plan. I don't know which plan you're using, the tactics you're using to make sure you stay here in Accra. But we've got very serious issue to talk about. It's another Friday and we're talking on a more serious note what exactly our rent issue is like. For those of you who have been living in your parents' houses and all that, you may excuse yourselves, right? And you know why you need to excuse yourselves this evening. Let's talk about those of us who are struggling to make, small money and ensure that we're able to live or stay in someone's house. All right, so let's begin with this. Now, the big question we're asking this morning here on editorial is that, are you a magician? Like, are you doing magic? Are you putting things together? Are you doing skirmishes? Are you trying as much as possible to just do something out of a vacuum to ensure that you're able to put your head down anytime that you go out and do all the things you have to do and come back and then sleep? So that's the big question we're asking you this evening. Are you a magician? So let's put the analysis together. For example, now, living in Ghana, and you may all be aware, is more or less like trying as much as possible to be a magician, right? Now, let's say, so if you're a worker in Accra and you earn about 1,500 Ghana cedis a month, now, it means that you're paying 600 Ghana cedis for single room, self-contained, somewhere in Pokuase, for example, and you work in Osu. So you are paying 600 Ghana cedis at the end of the month. You live in Pokuase and you work in Osu. Now, this is the difference. Now, your monthly transportation alone will cost you approximately 800 Ghana cedis. Now, you're looking at 1,500 Ghana cedis as the money you earn every month. Just do the maths yourself. My math teacher won't tell me mathematics. Yeah, bro, from a cry and the be cheap, but maths is the so please do the maths in your home right now. your calculation, no. You now do the calculation with me, all right? So 1,500, you're paying 600 Ghana cedis for a single room self-contained, and your transportation you're using is 600 Ghana cedis. So you take that from the 1,500 Ghana cedis you have, you know, and the paying of 600 cedis, you know where you're headed. As uniska, like you have money, you don't have money. Now you're thinking, right? Good. Now, such a person we're talking about would want to eat like 3 times in a day. If you're fortunate and the economic situation we find ourselves in right now is not affecting you, it means 110 and now 101. Now, for those of us who are suffering from the economy we are going through right now, no, we'll probably be doing like 100. It means when you eat in the morning, you are not eating again, right? So you're doing 100. Those of you who will do maybe 001. So some of you, the morning you not eat, the afternoon you not eat, and you may not go, baby, then you just choke them. Then you go and sleep. So that is the strategy a lot of people are using in Accra right now, just to survive, all right? So if you're fortunate enough and you're eating 3 times a day, Holy Ghost fire, that one, you're okay. Now, that's the bills you're paying at the end of the day. Is this analysis not magic? Like, it's not you doing magic in the first place, because 1,500, 600, and you are actually spending 800 on transportation. The question is, what are you using to feed? Now, you need to buy other things to make sure that you're able to live in your house. You get what I mean? We'll get to the other part of it where, you know, side chick 2 days somewhere, you get some girlfriend to somewhere, you for just make sure, say, you are taking care of that person too as well. This is pure magic. Like, this is just magic, because sometimes you even live the day or you live the month and you're asking yourself, did I make it through? Like, is this me? Like, there's too much going on with you. You know what I mean? In terms of how you're spending your money. So purely, you are living magic in this Accra we stay in. I'll tell you some more. Now, let's look at some of the things, and I'm sure you're very familiar with this, right? You're extremely familiar with this. A single room in Accra, you're looking around paying 400 to 600 based on the area you're living in. If you're in Osu, if you're looking at East Legon, if you're looking at East Legon, you're looking at places where you think, say, you'll be okay. But even that, you don't even have a washroom in the first place. So it's a single room only. So you are looking at sharing with other people, right? Good. Now, single room self-contained, you're looking at paying around 600 to 1,000 Ghana cedis. Yo, that's a big deal already, right? And that's single room self-contained. Like, one small place, you go do your own things and all of that. If you're looking at the chamber and hall only, you're looking at around 600 to 800 Ghana cedis you're paying. Now, chamber and hall self-contained is giving you around 600, 800, 1,500 Ghana cedis. So you know that, yes, you are in that range. So imagine 1,500 Ghana cedis. If you're making 1,500 Ghana cedis at the end of the month, it means, say, salary now, they could your rent, you know. Like, you break cry. You are not even thinking about lorry fare, transportation. You're not thinking about what your girlfriend will be asking you of, especially in the month of love. 1,500, what do you share rent? Into salary you need to just start making your way around, trying to do magic. That's where the magic comes in. So yes, that's what we're looking at. So in a situation like this, you'll be asking yourself, what are the leaders in this country actually doing? Now, we move on to other places and let's see. The worst case scenario that you find yourself in is when you have an agent who wants to help you get a place to live. That's the worst case scenario you find yourself in. There have been other stories that have come out. When you hear the stories and all of that, you ask yourself, this Accra, why? Like, the big question is why? And I'm saying, once again, those of you who are living in your parents' houses and all of that, this is a you know. The boyfriend unless say he goes to the parents' house, which is okay, it's cool, you know. But we're looking at those of us who, by virtue of our parents dead and they didn't, you know, sit down my head and all those things. How will we survive this Accra in terms of rent? So let's look at this now. We want to look at the agents. I don't know about your story about agents, man, but the stories about agents is not looking good as far as the last 5 years or 10 years is concerned. It's terrible. If you've dealt with an agent before, you know what I'm talking about. But you want to also look at the legal aspect of it and see if actually who qualifies to be an agent. And when these agents actually take people's money and run away with them, what do we do to them? So we're looking at the association. Now, we have an association that we'll talk about a bit later, the rent control. There are other, the general secretary is it's a very good friend of mine. And when he charges, and then he drops. He charges, and then he drops because there are certain things he's supposed to do. he's not been able to do them. But we'll talk about why and all of that. So we're looking at who qualifies to be an agent in the first place. Do they have an identification that proves that they are agents who are credible? That if you give your money to them and today you say you are looking for them, they'll be like, okay, I'm here because I am qualified to be an agent. A friend of mine got into trouble a couple of months ago, and we're still looking for the agents who took the money, over 18,000 Ghana cedis, and ran away with it. And we're still looking for the agents. Now, the way they orchestrate the meeting up with the landlord and everything, if you're not careful, you think that, oh, these people are very authentic. But you end up paying the money, and then the next thing is you are looking for the agent and where the whole, person that they introduced to you as the landlord is. And it becomes a very, very, very terrible situation. I don't know if you've gone through that. You can share that with us on our streaming platform. But the issue about agents is becoming annoying, and we need to tackle that. Now, agents actually even determine the prices that rooms are supposed to be, costing and all of that. And sometimes when they come and they tell you that the amount that room is costing and they take you there and you see the difference, you'll be asking the agent, say, if I be your brother, like, you could do so. Like, if I be your sibling or something like that, like, this be how you go treat me. Because the amount of money they are giving you to pay and the kind of place they will go and show you, when you look at it and you make the analysis, say, this one, like, if we're not even cost so, that's the unfortunate situation that we most, find ourselves in right now. Now, let's even talk about the commission. And I'm sure you've paid a commission before. An agent will tell you that, give me 50 cedis. They call it the viewing fee. And it's not like they want to tell you that you're going to some cinema or something, you're going to watch some movie or you're going to watch something, and then you decide whether you want whatever you're going to watch or not. So there's a viewing fee that you have to pay to have access to where they want you to go and live. The place you want to go and live, you need to pay a viewing fee for an agent before you go and say, I like the place or I don't like. So what happens is this. If you're able to pay the viewing fee and the place you go and you don't like it, it means there's a kind of ashe. Because it's not refundable. It's not something that you can tell them that, give it to me because I don't like the place you're giving me. They decide what happens when you get there. So it's either you want it, and when you want it, it means that you're paying for what you don't want, but really, it's because you've paid a viewing fee. If you don't want it, it means that you have to go. So imagine in a day, if about, let's say 10, other agents, you spoke to them and they all said that they want to take you to this place and you're paying 50, 50, 50, 50 for all of them. That's money right there. That money can even take care of some of the whole thing that you want to go and live there, the house that you want to go and live in. So the agent issue is a very typical issue that we all need to sit down and take a look at. Are we going to let them go away and deal with the landlords directly, or we are going to just say that, oh, well, we can't do anything about it. At the end of the day, they are the ones who have access to the houses. And so I need house party, so I have to make it, happen. Now, the big issue is the landlords. I don't know about the landlord that you have, how you got your room you're living in and all of that. But the landlords, their contributions to what we are going through right now is also crazy. And that's where the rent control come in. But we'll talk about them and find out what exactly they've been doing about this situation. But trust me, it's nothing that you want to be, bothered about. Now, let's take a look at the landlords. Why are landlords making it difficult for people to be able to live in this Accra? Yes, we understand that Accra stay by plan. Everybody knows that. We are all trying to manage to stay by the plan that they have put there for all of us to just abide by. But the problem is, why are the landlords making it difficult for us? Because a landlord will tell you that, I'm giving you this place. You have to pay a certain amount of money. And they will tell you how many years they want you to pay for that place you're going to live in. So, for example, this money we're talking about, if you're earning this, and the landlord says he wants to take all of this for a month, or even more, because there are places where you live, you're paying 2,000 Ghana cedis, 3,000 Ghana cedis, and all of that for a month. So if a landlord tells you that, I am giving you this place for 2 years, and you have to pay 2,000 Ghana cedis for it, like, how do you go about this? It means that if you're not careful, you go turn into some dubious person or some man robber, because you need to put your head down. And you don't have the money, so you need to make sure that at all costs, you are going to find that money to be able to live in that place. So imagine a landlord putting you in a situations like that, very outrageous prices that, they are giving to people to actually pay. I don't know where you live, once again, and I don't know how much you're paying, but are you not doing magic by staying where you are staying on a more serious note? Is that not magic you're doing? Wherever you're living, Is it not magic that you're doing? Because if you're paying 2,000, 3,000, you're earning 1,000, 3,500 Ghana cedis. That's magic. So how do you do this on a more serious note? How are you living in that place on a more serious note? And me, I'm very particular about this because the landlords are the ones who even determine how much they want to take to the agents. The agents might end up adding a few, cities to it and all of that. But at the end of the day, as the landlord has said that I'm taking 2,000 Ghana cedis, the agent says, well, if the landlord is taking 2,000 Ghana cedis, I probably will add 100 Ghana cedis to it, or 200 Ghana cedis, and they will still go to the landlords, and that's the wicked part. They'll still go to some of the landlords and say that I demand a commission from bringing another person to you. It's crazy to live in Accra. It is so crazy to live in Accra. But that's the issue that we have, on our hands right now. So can we have an authority that would enforce this issue of paying for 6 months and all of that? I mean, it's been in the conversation for the longest, and we're going to get into the rent control and find out exactly what they've been doing. But let's talk about the Ghana youth that we have right now. Yo, these guys want to have a good time. The kind of youth we have right now are the youth who want to chill, have a good time. So that person will say, if I live in Osu, there are places I can go and have fun in Osu, really. I mean, everybody's living in Osu. Everybody's living in Cantonment. Everybody's living in East Legon. Everybody wants to stay in Tresako and all of that. So, I mean, why would I? And you know the funny thing, some of us are even shy to tell people where we live. And I have people who would constantly come at people who are living in Kasua. That's what Kasua people do. Your matter. If we say we want to talk about that today, we're not going to end that today. See, I have a friend of mine who has a girlfriend that has refused to go to Kasua for the last, 5 months. Yeah. The girl say, if you live in Kasua, I'm not coming there. No. I won't step there at all. So this guy has been denied access to Kasua by the girlfriend because the girlfriend thinks that he lives far away. You know what I mean? But sometimes you want to just live in the town, have some flex and all of that. So let's talk about it. As a young person who is trying to just make life and all of that, sometimes you want to just be looking at it from, a humble beginning. But other times too, you're thinking that I have, people who want to come and visit me. I have girlfriends who want to come around and all of that. If they hear that I'm living at these places and all of that, will they actually come? So you are always in a hurry to get into places where you're going to end up paying more. So it means that you don't really have the luxury of having money on yourself and saying that, I have paid rent for this, and I have this, and I can put this in my pocket, and I can put this in the bank and all of that. So the youth of Ghana, the question we're asking you right now, that are you happy about the magic you're doing in staying in Accra? Like, are you happy? Say you are doing magic, but you want to just do the magic and stay in Accra because people are doing magic and they are staying in Accra and they are staying at better places. So you are some place when they mention them, you don't want to go there. So, really, is that what you want? On a more serious note, we need to just try and find a way to, redefine how we want to live our lives here in Accra because, seriously, it's becoming a problem knowing that Ghana youth want to enjoy life, but they cannot afford what it takes to live in places like East Legon and Cantonment and all of that. You understand? So we need to just revisit that situation, but that's what it is. Let's talk about the rent control. So the rent control is mandated to ensure that people who are living in places are able to pay monies based on law. So there's a law that says that, you have to pay 6 months in advance. You have to pay 1 year in advance. But people are not really doing so. The landlords are not, they know they agree because they say they start not agree for people a long time ago. You know what I mean? So the landlords say they don't agree. So it means that every time the rent control has been going back and forth with the landlords, and we have not been able to find any serious solution to this issue. So what happens is that you tell this person that, I can't give this room to you because I want you to pay 2 years. Another person who will come and say, I have the money, so I want to pay 2 years, actually gets to enjoy the place. So you that are doing gangari gajia, it's, the law says it be 6 months. Me, I'm not going to pay the 1 year you do. Another person will go and pay that one and live in that house. That's the unfortunate thing because the rent control is not able to control this law. So it means that whatever it is that you are thinking of doing in terms of saying that I will not pay with him, it could be fiasco. Nobody will listen to you. The landlord will tell you, say, okay, if you know will pay, you just go. The moment you go, another person will call, they can't live for that place and pay the 2 years. So that's the problem that we have right now. And the rent control has not been able to deal with that issue. And it's a big deal. It's really a big deal. Now, the Works and Housing Ministry is not also doing anything about it. Now, we've seen people talk about, we build houses here, there's affordable houses here, and all of those things. When you go and make the inquiries, it's crazy. So the government and the ministry are actually not doing anything about this. And that is where we find ourselves, where we are right now. And it's pathetic to know that this is even in the law. And it has to be applied. And enforcement is not working. And so everybody just sit back and say, oh, I am doing this, I am doing that, I am doing this. And people have to just comply because you don't have a choice. At the end of the day, you can't sleep on the streets. You know what I mean? So that's also another big issue. So the government of Ghana, we are appealing to you. This thing has been going on for a while now. On a more serious note, we've gotten to a point where in 2024, we need to take a critical look at this and make sure we are solving the issue. Because it doesn't really make sense. Right. So on a more serious note, accommodation is a very basic demand that must be addressed. Rent is killing a lot of people out there and ruining some homes as well. Relationship, marriages and all of that. Because you can imagine when people have to just, fight with their husbands and girlfriends and all of that because their rent is due and they are also demanding some money and all of those things. And this is a basic thing everybody needs, shelter. Basic thing everybody needs in life, and we're not getting this. So the authorities must actually do something about it. I don't know which magician you are, but on a more serious note, I am thinking that in the coming years, we have to take this thing very seriously and make sure that we're dealing with the situation. Now, I'm very excited that the sports ministry is going to see a demonstration on the 14th of this month. So last week on Friday, on editorial, we spoke about why journalists have to take the strong position and organize demonstrations, and it's happening. So on the 14th, big shout outs going out to Countryman Songo, our very own Countryman Songo, and of course Sadiq Adams. These two men have been able to obtain permits from the Ghana Police Service, and there's going to be a demonstration on the 14th against the GFA and the ministry and the committee that they have formed to go and look for another coach. We said this over here, that if they don't make that approach, we'll be very disappointed in sports presenters in Ghana here, because if we were able to demonstrate against politicians, individuals are able to go out there and demonstrate against them for bad governance and economy and all of that, the sports ministry should be able to take that mandate. And we are happy that they are doing so. And so 14th of February, we're all going to be wearing black, and we'll go on that demonstration to ensure that that GFA and whatever it is that Kunumininis and all those things they are doing does not happen in 2024. That's going to be our editorial for today here. On a more serious note, I'm glad that you joined us this evening right here on the show. We're super excited to have you here on the show as well. But of course, we've got too much to talk about. My partners in fan are over here, and we're ready to make it happen. My name is KMJ, the Royal Host, and I was born to talk of God's humor on earth, and I'm super excited to spend my Friday night with you. The question is, are you ready, and are you a magician? All right? Let me get to my partners in crime right about now. You want to walk with me? Right?
Yeah, man, I don't know, the name still remains Article 1. Keep watching on a more serious note on Joy Prime every Friday, 8 p.m. Fund them. Link up. Yeah, man, I don't know, the name still remains Article 1.
Welcome back here on the show. This is on a more serious note here on a Friday night. We're excited to be here once again, and that was our editorial. Now, I've got my partners in fan. Got it over here this evening, as always. You can send your messages to us. Let us know what you think about our conversations we're having here on the show. We have other ones that are coming through, so we're going to let you know. But, well, let's get to it. So the unemployed senior member of Social Media Association, he's the only person who's the only president who doesn't have a job but controls affairs on social media. What's up?
I live at Choco. I'm not shy to say it. You were how way now editorial and some people live at I live at Choco.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I live at Choco. Yes.
Choco to Miami.
What is shy about telling people where you live? I live at Choco.
Miami is what?
What is Miami?
Miami is town.
Town. You don't understand anything. I live at Choco. I can say it on
So
TV.
whenever somebody says that I live in maybe so-and-so place, Miami.
Yeah,
It means
Gamami.
Yeah, Gamami. Just like,
Township.
oh,
Yeah.
Gamami. Samino,
What's the dance now?
No.
What's the dance
I never
now?
stay there.
Now even an out no.
I live at Bubuashi. Bubuashi, not Kaneshi.
Baby, I'm uno.
Bubuashi, not Kaneshi. Yeah.
That place is not Bubiashi.
Is where?
And yet, way for
Never.
Ghana waterfall, area.
That's not Kaneshi.
Not Kanishi. It's not Kanishi.
Like I said, that's I live. There's two places. Yeah. Ufi Hona Boy, so it's Bubiashi, not Kaneshi.
so you live at two places, always.
That was our encouragement area.
Yeah.
But still, on no bit me. Yes, I want to win it into being to me as well.
When I say, that's like, gentleman. Okay. Did you ever pay attention to your Sunday school teacher? Did you ever pay attention? You remember that song, In My Father's House? There are many mansions there, many mansions there. Yo, I'm in my father's house. Come and meet me.
We'll take some messages when I come back. I'll be asking Samuel what it feels to be living in their father's house.
Hey,
How many guys have But oh, you stole my queen.
Yo, listen, you are trying to deprive me of my street cred. I've got street credibility in the sense that, look, ask me why I'm still in my father's house. Yeah, I can stay in my mother's house. I can stay in my father's house. Let's just tell you. At the point in time, I wanted to be a bad girl, yeah? So I wanted to move.
Hey,
no, hold it. I was feeling like independent girl, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I can do my own thing. Let me go. Me could be rent. Whoa. you know that thing that can reset your senses back to default setting.
What the hell?
Now me calculate here. Market here. Me come rent for where?
So now read this for me. We've got a couple of messages. Let's see how we can.
And most people
them.
still pay 400 cedis for a month. How will people be able to pay rent? Salary 400 cedis. What's the minimum wage in this country?
Your minimum wage,
unemployed.
Nice.
AJ Sugar GA says, this issue, make all the youth come together and demonstrate. We really need a government to come in for us. Rent where the person built 20 years ago, you will hear 600 Ghana cedis. Hey,
yeah.
You know my issue with these things? When I sit on Facebook, when I surf the internet and I see some of these houses being advertised for rent, nothing pisses me off like the towel pattern, the design they use in the house. I see they are trying to recreate the snake skin pattern. I don't know. What is that?
Ultra design.
Why should I come and pay 600 cedis a month, 300 cedis a month, and entering my own house is like entering a shrine. I'm not called shrine.
And some houses you can't do anything about it.
Can you imagine?
No.
And the painful part. The hall has a different design. The bathroom has a different one. Your own sleeping. Charlie, how?
You can't do anything
Who
about
did this to us?
Dr. Sewa Joe says Ghana is collapsing. Hey, and he's laughing.
Sam says, my salary is 600 cedis. I wanted to rent a single room with porch. They said 200 Ghana cedis. I wanted to pay monthly, but the landlady said no, so at least 1 year advance. I'm currently purchasing with someone. I'm in my late 20s. Hey, Ghana, when and how will some of us acquire land?
You see the calculation there?
Edwin
From 600 to 200 to 20.
Edwin says, I wish I can make voice notes. Oh, Charlie. Accra stay by plan. That's why lots of people loot others or raise prices of their goods abnormally just to make more money.
Accra stay by plan. There's a song like that. Accra.
Is that how it was sung? They're singing like a dej. Yeah, and if you can't sing.
I think I recently had a conversation with Noella. She talked about rent issues.
Yeah.
She was looking for a room, and the places the agents like the know Befano.
Yeah.
What's the excursion crowd castle cry?
No, but is it they intentionally do that?
They intentionally do that, yeah.
Because I
what?
No.
So you.
I paid a viewing fee, so you know the essence of the viewing fee.
You think you're paying for a reason.
See, listen. Then you tell me that, as I said here, the small shilimpele moves I'm doing will take me to hell as compared to a room. What are you telling me? Like, I'll be in the same hell. I will be in the same hell with a Ghanaian room agent and then a politician. Oh, no. Don't, we can't do that.
But one thing I notice, you see, we as a youth, okay, we are learning for the elderly or those who are older than us. If you note the agents, it is never anyone in our age bracket.
It's always
they're always like
they're always above. Into penimuna or yesano. Can the person call on you to advise you? These are your actions. These are what you do on a daily basis. You are literally siphoning people money from people who are really like looking for help. They're desperate.
They struggle making money.
Worse off, don't even engage in conversations with them. That is a mistake we tend to do. Because when they notice your level of desperation, hey, they would start from the not even western, if there's even a word for that. They will take you to, like, you will describe everything that you want. They have the perfect place for you. they would never take you there.
But
you know one bad case scenario, the Shesumami people, those caretakers of people's buildings, caretaker KQ.
Yeah.
And then you choose to like move into the BQ, and then you give the main house out for rent. What those people can do to you? Those ones who are able to confuse the landlords to make them forget that they even have houses. What they can do to you, they are worse than the agents.
But you see, if agent chop your money, they pay.
You remember Bredash's issue?
It's still on.
Bredash paid.
It's still on.
18,000.
It's still. I'm not
and
sure.
And the person took him to a guest. It's not a guest house. I think it's an apartment, a shortlet sort of, and around the La Paz area. Showed him the place. Oh, it's an apartment, so you are going to take this side.
Hey,
you can take. Oh yeah, they met a supposed landlord. He agreed, gave everything, it took him on a tour. Apparently, it's more like an Airbnb, shortlet. And on this, two agents, or this kind of agents and the supposed landlord, just like that, and they vanished. But luckily for him, he caught the guy.
So they got the money back.
They kind of They are still doing legal.
They take to my party be like 2 weeks ago, 18,000 cedis. 18,000.
So KMG, when you were doing your editorial, right, you made mention of a legal body, rent control.
Yeah.
See, rent control.
I mean, most useless.
No, they are working.
No, it's not. It's not about they are not working. They are working. But you see, every organization their power is up to a limit.
If it was rent authority, then we know that they had power to
everybody's power is up to a limit. You can't go beyond. They can't go to every house. No more resources in here.
But I think when you report to them,
they are able
take
to
action. That I know.
Okay.
So it's not like they are not doing anything. They are doing something. But what power
no day?
The main law, Parliament, is that. You get it. So you can't go and blame them. And this thing whereby when you are talking about how expensive rent is and somebody will ask you, where is that cement border? Please, that is crass. I don't think I'll mince my words.
That's how we see dying that.
No, but we see dying that.
In reality, you don't build a house before.
The room that you are giving to me, is it worth that amount? Hey, what's your Facebook panel who dying panel about 6? Say, bruh. And I think, was it Medina or say something? The man, if you look at the house the man had put there, and the 400 cedi, it's not even single room self-contained, no. Single room with porch. 400, I'm like, Is it like there's no room in Accra, so everybody's scrambled? And do you know another trick that they do? When you are residents there already, and they notice they want to increase and you are trying to be stubborn, if I catch you also,
so somebody dying in manner.
Then they will just eject you.
So then plan
it's everywhere. And honestly, this whole thing, we can talk about it, sir. But do you know that all that we are doing, it is affecting all of us?
No, I mean, do you know my biggest peeve, like my pet peeve with all of this? You think I'm in my father's house, so I can't relate. I can relate in the sense that it's February, yeah? It's the month of love.
Oh.
It even affects our love language.
So it means that your boyfriend can't come to your father's house.
Hold on. Why are you jumping?
You sped from kilometers to tons. What do you say? You sped. I was Zach the rap line, also you speak from Charlie.
So, why are you the one speaking for me?
And your boyfriend comes to your father's house.
Oh yes, why not? I didn't say I'm living in bondage.
So you should come and carry you.
Come and carry it.
Is it by force?
Nanka.
Is it by force?
Away matches are not good though.
That's how my father was asking me.
This
is what I think.
You.
See, I'm saying, it affects love language in the sense that imagine your girlfriend or your significant other is grappling with rent price and how to pay her rent. Now, so let's talk, Mr. Romantic, feeling all gbesh, fine boy. Then you go and buy 4,000 Ghana's worth of flowers. Present to this woman. See.
Nah, that's right.
My father's house. Listen, like it's someone's reality, yeah?
Yeah.
You're struggling with rent. And then you buy 4,000 Ghana's worth of flowers. Oh my God.
Don't The first thing I will champion when I become member of parliament is the rent issue. Ghanaians must pay maximum 6 months rent advance for residential properties. And he's talking about residential.
There's a law. This one is already a law.
It's already there.
It's already so listen, when it happens that somebody is charging you for 1 year and you think you can't afford it, when you report the landlord or landlady, the rent control, no, they take action. No, that one, I know. I can attest to that they take action.
I understand you. So this is what it's going to be. Brother, you can't stay here.
Go look for somewhere else.
Somebody who no go and report.
It's because of desperation.
Who no go and
I'll go employ them. I'll go take the person for the house.
That's why somebody obi na yan say, oh here are they. Oh here are Fkins. It's because of desperation. Yeah, no, I got what else? If it's not desperation, why? You make you go and live in a room with tiles like a snake and cobra skin. For what reason? For what reason?
All right, we're going to get to our next conversation, but keep your messages coming here on a more serious note. Let us know what you think about the issues we're talking about. We've looked at the rent issues here in Accra. I don't know where you live, but you can just let us know where you live and what's going on with you. And if you have a girlfriend, you'll still have to make sure you make that person happy as well, and you're using all your salary to do that business, Yeah, let us know about it. Let's talk about our democracy in Ghana here. Take a look at this video. We're looking at how much you can sell your thumb in terms of elections and democracy and, all of that. Take a look at this. When we come back, we'll delve into that issue as well.
And yet, you about what man for 100 million, 600 million, 200 million, no be man for million. Now, so many media need me money any day, me Marco school. One, Natana Moya, a year. And this abandonment person to the answer and talk. If we say, super delegate no more country, it will be able to collect 200 million, 300 million. I'm going to a pen plan or a bill cash. Now, I didn't know what the constituency. Yeah, Baba to about police detectives. Just 400 Ghana cedis in Diabano. Yeah, and 2 baby hour. Body constituency, yeah, and 2 Abano. 400 Ghana cedis and 300 Ghana cedis, yeah, and 2 baby hour.
20,000 Ghana. Now, general one, at least 10,000. I shall be my 400. What will be because someone I see what body constituency and tell you so could be control about common 20,000. As will be Baba because 100,000. And yet.
Organize our office. This is total indiscipline. Total indiscipline. I'm the regional minister, former pastor. And you think this cannot be because of this election, money played a role. Money. But
you also spent money.
Yes, Ronnie Eka, Sika play a role. What to be more be $5,000? What are you talking about?
I don't know how much you take for voting, how much you sell your thumb. But those are videos of people who have been giving monies. They are very angry about. They think that they are not monies that you have to give them to go and vote for them. Because really, these people will give you that money when you are done and they go, you don't hear from them again. It's that then the rest of your 4 years, you'll be dealing with yourself. Just life. Yeah. Democracy in Ghana is for sale. Have you done that before? You voted, collected money.
Do you know what I wish we could play after that video?
Which one?
That Kennedy Japan meme.
Go down now.
No. The one he was crying.
And
then Mustafa Hamilton. We need to rescue this country. We need to rescue this country. Hey, we need to rescue this country. At this point in time, we need to rescue the country. What is that? What's with this? What is that?
Okay, but
see, we need to rescue the country.
No.
You know why? This whole thing we watched, it's just a nicely packaged show of failure. Yeah, and nothing. Yo, you are laughing. It's serious, oh. Listen, we sit down and talk about future leaders. Country, it be anyway be jam of future leaders. Look at this. Do you know? And it all boils down to one issue in the sense that what is someone going to say? They will tell you that at the end of the day, when you vote these people into power, they don't give two hoots about you.
Yeah.
developments are bold. Me, my biggest issue is the roads. Because at least you can't even create jobs. You can't create anything. You give me good roads.
That's all.
To fly and come to work. But you give me abortion roads.
May break them the roads to
roads that can prevent your boyfriend from coming to see you.
Yeah.
What this is that?
There's some places when they tell me to come.
So you won't go. So give me basic amenities, as you call it. You are deprived of that. When they go, they don't mind you. They just go. As it's allegedly loot and share. And then it's just for their first family. No, hold it. I'm coming. It depends. So there are levels to the thing.
There's levels to the thing.
400, just on your you're the bottom of the whatever.
Nothing
of the
you.
chain. People are taking as much as...
Get out of here.
Oh. Now, Master, if people they go polytank move. What's an hour 400? You're a joke. You're a joke. You are taking 400 gas and you had a net. You have...
No, but hold on.
You're taking 400 cities. They have the audacity to come on TV and say it, and I 400, and they cry now, ferry. But the people are storing the money in polytanks, and they're taking 400. I think it's an achievement. It's a shame.
So it means that somebody in Accra will not take 400 cities.
For what reason?
Oh, no, Accra people...
Accra people. It depends on the district.
And especially
it depends on the district.
Whether the place...
The constituency in a hot seat.
If it's a hot seat, and they're fresh...
Bantama, for example.
Hey, Sikakoko. I know we don't count.
We don't count.
And you're carrying.
I can't go now. Some man no my carriage or the other.
Another so a very good evening.
I know Twinchiano.
Greet people too.
But he won. Oh no,
he won. Oh, me, I didn't. Okay, interesting.
Raphael, yeah.
That's right.
And then this
I remember showdown. Yeah, part 2, no. It's true.
So when you mistake with that, I will give you showdown. I will give you trouble.
Uncle Seaga.
KMJ, this whole thing, they tend to forget when you are doing this kind of stuff, it is caught on camera.
Yeah.
But the people know they were speaking.
No, I'm coming. Once ignorance is really a blessing.
It's a disease. It's a disease.
So, you think it's out of frustration, all casa, but all cano. You don't know how. Because of we knowing the level at which digitalization will take us to know. And then maybe we'll have share we and right? We know.
And there were educated people amongst them.
They can't.
How they come.
In as much as we're educated, no. Ignorance no. Because I didn't say all kind of but once somebody captures and it ends up on a WhatsApp status or it ends up on my timeline, me, who share more enemy if you're me, my timeline.
There's a timeline. Yeah, back at Cloud Street. You know the painful part. You know it's criminal, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's behind this criminal?
Yeah.
And everyone is looking seriously. I know if you choose not to vote as an individual, like I make it not to vote, it's even criminal.
Yeah.
When you don't exercise your franchise.
Yeah.
But we're all looking on sheepishly. And you have government appointees endorsing this act. And then they disguise it as, it's just transportation money.
He said that Ben should be looking for all these people.
That's why I ain't going to beat me at home. Internet, I'll bet you the whole 200 in the street for. I'll bet you'll be
that's how low we've sunk as a democracy.
Let's look at this one too. I'm sure this one there be the worst of all. Take a look at this.
$5,000. What are you talking about?
Hey, honorable.
Hi, everyone. To the little ones in my constituency who are going to take the BCE exam. On Monday, I want to take this opportunity to wish you a good luck. I pray that the Almighty God helps you to excel. Thank you. This is your MP, Honorable Adrasa.
Honorable. Honorable.
2 hours later. They are chanting and shouting and calling for change because they've seen Kwe Jr.
This constituency, we don't have NP because we can't sit here and the MP go and sit at the TikTok and dance. No way.
TikTok MP, we have this
Michael Aaron as the parliamentary candidate elect for Dominic Pameja constituency of the MP.
I just have to say.
KMG.
Pim time. Pim dumb
KMG.
A.
What disclaimer no? Can disclaimer ni no?
So
can disclaimer.
Say it in Ga for them.
Can disclaimer no?
Can
disclaimer no, baby.
On a more serious note, what say here should not in any way give any attack or BP. If you do so, you do so at your own risk. Ce n'est pas impossible.
You see, when they needed her, the most, she was on TikTok. She was in America. She was like, they literally came out openly to talk about high private jet.
Is the accent for me.
Hey. And now, not Shechebi. Or Shechebi, I say umbrella. I so see a kumadi and a cry. Hey! Or Shechebi not driving or to Numbina. I say a kuma umbrella. No. Yakimbia. Everybody said the hook and nook and cranny said, bro, for no more kind of saying, everyone was trying to convince this lady, say, brah. That's why we call for a doppelganger become a cotton. Yeah. All of that.
How true that one was.
No,
I was seen it. True.
Now I'll share the picture. I'll share side. That's not a nose mask. Black nose mask, but still, it's a camera in there. And they did all that, and you expecting say, oh, now some cry put them. Me GMO because me too know.
So
these are the fallen
fallen angels.
Fallen
angels.
So this one's went against
each other. We were the first.
When I saw one falling. The first time into one falling.
The CEO actually lost.
This was a lady who said the spillage victims, whatever, then normal excuses.
Yeah. And then Asensu over there.
Yeah.
And so these are the defeated ones.
Okay.
So all these faces are defeated.
Oh, they are defeated.
I've not seen some in Parliament before. That's strange. Wow. Interesting.
The way that Bawewa was quite a surprise. Tina Mensah was quite a surprise. Talking about landlady, landlord since the move on. Landlord that dining tenant. Landlord dining tenant for wager. Interesting. But Dami Kwabenya, I just have to.
Yeah, I heard she was singing. I am a Kwabenya one.
No, she wasn't expecting. She was thinking, say.
She wasn't singing that Blacko song. What song was that?
Oil in my head, Anna.
Oil in my head. Not so to bless.
No, it was.
No, that one was.
It was influenced from Ken.
No, but I love to see it. Yeah, for me, I don't like competition because. Okasa Maria. Oh, tema kuma. Ebe hame.
But John Dumelo was able to control that troll.
No. John Dumelo, I think with the whole whatever he's gone through in the entertainment.
He's been through a lot.
He's been through a lot. So he has a tough skin to weather that kind of thing. But then I'm saying I love to see it because no matter how much or how many votes you buy. It goes to prove a point. No, it goes to prove a point that people ain't silly. After all.
Now,
but who cares? Then I saw someone, a blogger.
Yeah.
One blogger posted something. She's been through a lot. She's going, does she know a lot is going through us and we've been through a lot? Does she know?
Yeah.
We are coming from a lot too. A lot is going through us. We are still going through. I love to see it. It was
and I'm happy Ghanaians.
Because if she had won, we would need to circle out Dome Kwabenya out of the Ghana map. And sideline them. Make them a republic of Dome Kwabenya. Because I wouldn't understand those people. Like how? For more than 2 years, the person chooses to stay away.
She's not in the constituency.
Make your constituency an orphan constituency. stay in the States and give us an accent. I don't know whether it was a mix of British, or what accent.
American.
Yeah. And I mean,
now how many years? 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Where? You can't rub it in our face.
Is it enough to give you an accent?
That's why that damage control.
One day now, see on now.
Oh, it's possible.
Accidents.
At some airport,
yeah.
That damage control was weak as something. Talking about she going through marital. Only got for a couple of marital problems here.
And you'll be at the end account.
No, but you are an MP. You probably figure G. Anyhow, anyway.
Yeah. This one.
She wasn't understanding.
This one she didn't understand.
I am not understanding.
That's why you sing you play Patience Nyako song. Hey, me said
You see, you see the picture of our friend.
Who?
When he keep quiet.
Yeah. But I like what Michael Quay Jr. said. He was like, oh, the first time I was in India and she was in Ghana.
Yeah.
She won.
Yeah,
and this time around, she went to America. and I'm in Ghana and I won. How the hell?
And he did the groundwork
as
well.
I mean, you're not around, so go chill. I mean, so it's understandable. Since she's going through a lot, they are giving her more time to go chill off.
Take care of
family.
Heal, get better. When she's
so,
able to understand that there's serious work.
So probably this can be just break time for
again.
her. I know there are some constituencies who don't even retain MPs. At all. Once you do one
term,
place
that's
like
all.
Lejo Kuku, those side.
You don't do two.
Charlie, Mumbo on a worry about Kuma Joseph. Martin, Mumbo Bakuma, play one on
worry.
Play.
One count honorable. I say honorable worry. Honorable worry.
Oh, play one for honorable worry.
Honorable.
Honorable worry. Life is about fun.
To do some more, do party or
no. All the people, the music support. Honorable worry. Honorable worry.
2 hours later.
They are chanting and shouting and calling for change because they've seen Quay Jr.
This constituency, we don't have NP because we can't sit here and the MP go and sit at the TikTok and dance. No way.
TikTok MP, we have this Sano.
Michael Aaron as the parliamentary candidate for Dominic Pameja constituency of the MP.
Honorable worry. Honorable worry. Honorable one worry. Honorable one worry. Naga worry. Honorable one worry. Honorable worry. Honorable one worry.
Honorable worry. She never experienced it. She never ever experienced it.
After the party.
Honorable worry.
The party.
But you know, it wasn't just a party. Yeah, I learned that morning. She gave them molecule, as they were saying, the molecule. Yeah, she gave them. She served porridge. She gave them breakfast. You can't imagine. You serve breakfast.
Mother for all.
You serve breakfast and get served breakfast for supper. Yeah.
This is more like being denied orgasm.
Hey! How do we get there?
How did we get there?
How do we get there?
Please listen.
We are there. So how do you get there? This is a true story that happened to my friend. We're students of UPS, but my friend used to live in Tema and wanted to move closer so that she can cut transportation and have enough time. Everyone, agent charged 100 Ghana cedis, and in total, she spent 1,700 cedis on agent alone.
Wow.
And the room that she finally got to, the caretaker allowed her to finish with everything, painting, wiring, door, and he said he's not willing to rent the room again. Her rent was due at Tema. Her landlady problems and the refund from the caretaker. I almost ran into depression.
No, and look at, and please.
Single room in Medina is 300 cedis, with porch is 400 cedis or 450. I pray something is done before I graduate, or else I'm packing back to North. I just Just we'll have to all go and develop. We'll all have to go and develop our various hometowns. Yeah, because
That's a sign of victory. Yeah. This is a sign of victory for the biggest opposition. Thanks. You were voted to be for service for fun.
Not for fun.
Okay. Let your lesson. Learn your lesson. Honorable Adjoa.
Honorable.
Worry.
Honorable.
It's not be adjusted from Kwana Rio.
Please, I'd like to apologize deeply for inconveniencing you, but my husband isn't liking the idea of social media. Our beautiful family.
Family, what can I say?
Now wait for you.
On a lighter note.
Guys, on a more serious note, 2024 is going to be elections here. We expect that we all do the needful, but of course, you want to do so looking at the future. Don't just go and collect money and vote for any other person because you feel they've been given some money. Make sure whatever it is, whatever decision you're taking is going to affect generations positively, because you know what? We have 4 years to put whatever...
but who are you advising now? Who are you advising?
Number 2.
Why, you are claiming what?
No, he has some. Oh, no. He has a platform.
What are you claiming now?
He has a platform.
More sensible.
He has a platform.
More sensible. We are here discussing the start of corruption. And you are here come to claim what? More sensible. Why?
You want to collect money. Collect money that will feed you and your family for 4 years.
And the business I'm going to
before we come back, call off the show. Stay with us.
Who go 200?
Yeah, I don't know, the name still remains Article 1. Keep watching.
Behave yourself. Behave yourself.
Behave yourself. I saw acting horror movie.
Behave yourself.
Like that.
Behave yourself.
I was coming back. It just happened. And I just happened. What do I say? We're back.
Stay tuned. We shall be right back. Stay tuned. We shall be right back.
We're coming back. We're back already. So I want to apply it to 55157. That's the number you can send your messages to. Please don't call the WhatsApp number. Why? Just send your messages over there. We've got our call to fame coming up here on the show. And I don't know who...
Oh, we have a guest.
Oh.
We have a guest.
Who invited?
Oh, welcome. You invited yourself? Oh, really? Are you found your way here?
Teaching by yourselves.
Hey. Nobody directed you here?
As a skit, you have a permanent.
Interesting.
I bought my video.
Come on, this guy got out.
I know, right? That's video. I like it.
The impudence.
That's it. It's why you being violent.
Sorry.
What's happened to a bit for so Jack?
Sorry for being violent. Lyrica, tell me what happened.
Everything. Enter.
No wonder. Oh, no wonder. What kind of say the near channel didn't talk?
You know what I mean?
Finally, we just enter. So just enter.
Like Papa.
Yeah.
It makes sense now. Yeah, Papa. What's the thing?
I like it. You know, I'm all black, man.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Well,
this thing's social black is who call you.
Oh, that be.
Oh, it'll be different. It'll be
swag.
swag.
It'll be different. Why? I don't know why black people they put a funeral on us like that.
Color black, like I said,
and some 100.
I know, but Charlie, what's happening, man? What's going on?
It's been a beautiful January for me. We just entered a new one, and media, I'm just promoting my thing. I think it's going well so far. And here's home, so as soon as I drop something, I need to come through and, you know, put it out here as well.
But how is the rap game been for you? I'm sure you've been monitoring from the outside, you know, as well.
Yeah.
And you've been doing your own thing on the corner as well. Yeah. You know, how's the rap game now? You want to stop rapping? Because some people are switching.
I let them switch media. I'm not stopping. I mean, I'm doing what I'm doing. It's yield results, so I don't know why I would stop. I just need to find new ways, build on it, and find new ways to be, you know, look creative with it.
But you've eased up a bit on the rapping, right?
On the rapping. Nah.
I mean, introduce singing, because your verses on Enter.
Enter.
I mean, that wasn't lyrical Joe going so hard.
Going so hard. Yeah, of course. Who goes on a song like Enter to go and, you know, rap like that? But yeah, I think when it's like a tool. You know when to do the hard rapping. You know when to, you know, ease it up and everything. So it's just like that. It's like playing, you know, chess with the game. That's all, basically.
And it works for you?
Yeah, it does. It does.
But, you know, there's a perception that rappers don't really get opportunity to shine the way they want to shine in terms of going out of Ghana. Do you sometimes think about it and it bothers you a bit?
No, because that hasn't been the case. Maybe that's the new, but rappers have always been big. We've seen it from this country, from other countries. Is it America? Is it Nigeria? Is it Ghana? We've had like rappers that has become big. I think you get stuck at one place when you don't really, you know, every once in a while you need to, you know, polish the craft, renovate and, you know, come new and everything. So you just don't need to be at one place or do the same thing. And I think we'll all move. If you are rapping, you get a singer, put them on, let them do chorus for you. If you can rap and sing too, you can do it. It's all good. Yeah.
So let's just juxtapose Lyrical Joe as the hardcore rapper and then Lyrical Joe with a song, Enter. Now, what would you say the result has been like comparing to your days of hardcore rap? Do you think this one has exposed you to a bigger market?
Yeah,
and won many fans to your side as compared to you?
Yeah, with every feature that I do as a rapper or as a musician, I wanted to give me something that I haven't had yet. So definitely, that's why you even pick the feature carefully and all that. And this is one of those songs that has really contributed big to my career. Previously, I've had other features too, but definitely this is the biggest so far. And that's because of the feature that we specific person that we chose, we placed on the song. And
that's Kwame.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think it was a careful, you know, mathematics to, you know.
There was a strategy in place.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Or a PB now, I think.
Rap now. I think, okay, let me ask something.
Or a PB. I didn't
Why don't they ever say that someone sings too much?
Because singing is a norm. Yeah, I mean, it's a more accepted.
But you don't rap love or rap love. Month of love, you're rapping loud.
Yeah, rapping loud.
No. That's true. You're rapping loud.
But you have a love song.
Me?
A lot. And yet,
like what?
Oh, my love songs.
Any of them.
We can change some few lyrics in Enter.
In Enter and make it a lot.
So give me a place in Enter where you feel you won't do one for lovers for Valentine.
Oh, look, I wait for you because Tuesday, Monday for you. If you say yes, we go wed next day.
I see what's going on.
You see what's going on there?
Masa. Sa wed plane. Madin shoe.
And to win Yamre.
Yeah, easy.
Win Yamre. That's a simple English.
It's a serious problem.
It's a serious problem.
Do you have like 100% love song?
Yeah, I do.
Which of them?
I do. Oh, I have a song like A Gate. It's a love song.
A Gate is a love song.
Yeah, A Gate is a love
Pure
song.
love song.
Pure love song. And I've done lots of them previously.
Because there's a perception that rappers don't have that affection.
Oh, really?
That side of their life.
Oh, but rappers are emotional.
They are. Rappers do
By
have
the way they express it, because maybe they go too hardcore. You know, people like to, when people are serenading their significant others, it's through singing. So, you know, when it comes to rap, it's all hardcore, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, more like it disguise the emotions, don't really get to show them. I think that's where the problem stems from.
Okay, so I think it has to do with melodies. I think the problem is melodies, because singing, when you take the melody out, is just rapping.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Singing, when you take the melody out, is actually rapping. It's just that you put melody to it. So for me to say, yeah, I came to Joy Prime, I rather do, I came to Joy Prime. It's the same thing.
I feel that.
That's a vibe.
Yeah,
That's a real vibe.
yeah.
Do you sometimes get women thinking, because you're a hardcore rapper, I mean, no doubt about it. We're getting to the other aspect of it, but you're a hardcore rapper. People know you to be a hardcore rapper. Do you sometimes, in your real life, you know, meet women who like you, but they're like, you're too hard, like, they feel like,
have you seen women dying over Zongo guys before?
Hey,
Yeah.
I said me. Hey, I said me.
Maybe they are fun.
Maybe I have some.
There's a particular guy on Tinefojai. Yeah, on Tinefojai. But this guy is like, to you, is strap zone. Yeah. Some women love rappers. They love the swag that come with it, and all that. You know, not all rap is hardcore like that. That's the thing. So, for example, what would you call Black Sheriff? He's not a sexy singer. That's a hardcore.
Yeah, he's always,
No, but hardcore, but you know the way
he a sexy guy?
As you said, the melody he adds to it, and then even his dressing style, the package and everything, it makes it appealing. Because I can actually sing along to Black Sheriff songs, even though it's hardcore and all that. But as you said,
what was his last love song you can sing?
It's not about a love song, yeah? But I mean, his is more like a reality check.
A reality check.
I understand where KMJ's come from, because honestly speaking, I'm sitting here, I've heard of Lyrical Joe. Yeah, but then it took a while for me to commit the looks and face to memory. I know about the whole comparison with Amrado and the likes when it comes to rappers in this country. But then if there's any song that got me paying attention to Lyrical Joe and singing a song of his, is Enter. You see?
Exactly.
So that, I mean, you appeal to the songs. Of course, that's Fifi Zeda is saying, Kuma Eshe. Because it was back in the day that I would sit down and then listen to a song and be able to sing it word for word.
Word for word.
And I need that catch you, and then Enter comes and it slaps so hard.
And it slaps so hard. Enter that slaps so hard.
Very.
But that's the thing. It's a vast world of music. Yeah. And there's a lot of people that love different kind of things. So let's say, for example, we're in this country, we all can't be singers and we all can't be rappers. Definitely. Variety is the spice of life, like you're saying. So there are people that are from the other side that it's like two hands you are juggling. You lose out on this if you leave this. You lose out on that if you leave this. So you need to put all together and then put it out for the people.
Awesome. Yeah. Are you ever gonna subscribe to beefing? As an artist, as a rapper.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Beefing is personal to me. When I say personal, it doesn't mean that like it's something you keep and you know get angry in real life or want to do something. But I mean, it needs to be something that someone has done to me that I want to address. If it's fake, I don't like the concept of faking a beef or staging a beef just to get attention. No, it has to be real. If it's not real, then I don't see going into it.
So for you, it's just it being real, like you trying to address issues through that.
Issues through that.
What if you need to make business sense out of that? As you're saying, I don't necessarily have to wrong you before you make a big, but then you need to make some business. You have to make a business statement. They go like, oh, this guy, I mean, just beef him and let's get the numbers.
And let's get the numbers.
I
live by the do unto others what you want others to do to you code. I wouldn't really enjoy it if I'm just sitting down, and I wouldn't like it if I'm just sitting down one day somewhere and somebody just comes saying things to me and insulting me. So I wouldn't also want to do it to somebody. But then if we're all on a mutual ground and we have something to address, then we can go at it.
So in this case, if I'm a rapper right now and I call you, you are my friend, and I call you, I say, Charlie, the way the system make, we just this one ourselves small. And we could just, day on top small.
Oh, I know. Somebody dissed me before, and I knew his manager. I called his manager straight. I was like,
somebody asked that.
Somebody dissed me before, and I knew his manager. I called his manager straight. And just like a month before that this came out, like they wanted us to do a collaboration, and then the next thing I see, a month later, boom, I'm being dissed. So I called the manager. I was like, bro, what's up? Is that like, do we have an issue? Then the manager was like, oh, but let's just do it and then let's gain attention out of let's gain attention. I was like, no, I don't do that.
That was before Amrado's one.
Way before.
Way before Amrado's one.
Yeah.
Okay, is that a cool?
Lyrical Joe, which label are you on?
I'm not on a label.
Independent artist.
Independent artist.
I work with an investor.
Okay. You want an investor?
I work with
an investor.
Yeah.
So how is it like? You are independent, but you have someone investing in you.
Yeah. That's how it is. If you're not on a label, you're an independent artist, but then you have an investor.
You have an investor. Yeah. So with this one that the person is investing, trying to. So if, just as KMG was asking, if was also, if there's a business transaction, it would help create the bars, bring the money. Yeah. You would still have to go to the investor to go and ask him.
Yeah, they are, even the very last beef that I engaged in, they had to take a decision like, we all had to agree on, we are doing it. We are doing it before I even put a pen to a paper. Or if it's not, let's not do it because we have this to do, and then we are not doing it.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like you're trying to tiptoe through the industry, or like you're playing it too safe.
No, tiptoe.
No, I'm saying, there's an industry that thrives on controversy, sensationalism, you just name it. And there's Lyrical Joe, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. At a point in time, people introduce controversy to get their careers, up and doing, being talked about. Are you ever going to consider that?
I'm going to do that if we are doing it and it's real.
Okay.
I'm doing it if we are doing it and it's real.
As in what sense?
As in somebody has attacked you.
Yes. Okay. That's what I mean.
But then you wouldn't, not for publicity.
Then just get up and look at somebody that has attention more than me and be like, I'm going after this person. No.
And neither would you also put anything fake out like, oh, today I've been robbed, maybe, robbed.
And they are going to rob you one day. and that time when you come and cry, no one will mind you. The
packaging.
So but I think when you get to that level, you are really becoming sad. Your career is really becoming sad. It means you are losing it.
Okay.
Because how long would you keep doing that particular thing to get what you want? It means you are losing it. And it means that if I have to come and tell you that my mother died before you listen to my song, the next day I need to come in. The next time, maybe in 2 years' time, I need to come and say my dad is dead. And every day, no, I'd rather look for something for you to love me on unconditionally. Yeah.
So your beef with Amrado was real.
Yeah.
Do you guys talk now?
Yeah, we spoke.
Do you have a good relationship now?
Yeah, we spoke. We're okay.
But the Lyrical is God as all serious and all
that. You guys
we are not like serious like that.
No, but
not serious like that.
Why don't you want to be serious?
Let's be honest, You see, whereby you are a rapper, you are towing on a specific line every day. Oh yeah, we na yeah kasa say I don't know tonium, but you still rap like you are able to do the same thing back to back to back, and you're still getting the attention that you deserve. And it's
not a joke.
Cause I'm trying to find you cry, how did I even get to know you? Because it's like rap now, why?
Yeah, I rap the one rap of the year in this country.
There's this thing that you're trying to release.
There's that thing.
It's bragging rights.
I know, right?
No,
it is. It's like you just come through the back door. And then
he keeps doing it. And
so, I mean, some people will also say that I'm doing the music because I have passion for it. I'm doing it because I feel it's a calling and all that. The way awards are good. Acknowledgement is good. Rewards are good. Are you doing this for the acknowledgement or the rewards thereof?
I'm doing it for everything that it comes with.
Okay.
I'm doing it because I can do it. But then I'm not going to tell you that I'm not doing it for money or I'm not doing it for when they come. It's the goodies that come with this whole talent. So when they come, I'm going to take them.
So should I expect to see you all up, angry, beefing and getting annoying, ranting on social media because you've been deprived of an award?
I think that's what brought this whole thing, because when this whole beef thing that went on, that's what brought it, because when I was nominated by 1 awards came, 3 music, and I didn't win it. I was like, no, I don't understand. Why didn't I take it? This, and this. I just explained myself, not actually like this or anything, but then like I deserve it because of this. And then that was the back end. And then that same time, VGMA came on and I won that one.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing escalated.
So it justified your complaints
exactly.
for the previous one you didn't win. Now let's get into Enter right now and check out our Call of Fame's latest banger. Everybody's talking about. Lyrical, introduce the video for us right about.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you see how I entered here? Just invaded here. I'm entering your eyes right now. And this is Enter Lyrical Joe. This is Enter Lyrical Joe featuring Kwame Eugene, brand new banger, audio out, and this is the video as well. Enjoy.
All right, so it's a performance we're all doing together, so let's drop it. Mr.
Yeah, now wait, hold on.
It's a video.
Are we, I haven't learned the challenge.
I
haven't learned the challenge.
Let me see here. Mr.
Oh, there are video nation challenge dance.
Mr.
Drop the song, baby. Drop it. Drop the answer.
Hey, what was this? Hey.
We got dance for us.
Everybody
will just vibe. Okay, let's move the vibe. Follow me.
Enter.
Yes, sir.
Messi. I can't South Africa.
Okay, let's do it.
Finally, see we just dey enter. Overseas, we don't dey conquer. As we dey enter every corner, every chamber. Oluwade for we. We make it managing over to December. Yawade for we. Learned many things, now it's graduation. We entered the new year with preparation. Kwame, I wasn't getting played on air, now I'm radioactive like radiation. So basically, I'm spiritually inclined and I don't relate to evil body. Me and God had a DNA test, results came, I'm the son. Biologically, Matthias speaker, so I drop one bang with a rock star. Finally, see we just dey enter. Overseas, we don't dey conquer. As we dey enter every corner, every chamber. Oluwade for we. We make it money. Yawadode for we. I put don't fall too far from truth. We are chilling with Adam and Eve. Wavy, we are over that sea. No R. Kelly, we don't want P. Too fly. Terminal 3, we are passporting. Step with S, we are escorting. We have dates, you are escorting. And maybe are to form. Akatata. We fall from heaven like manana. Only who we go be who's anana. Dope like coke, no fanta tata. Chale yamadata.
Yo, that's a song, man.
But that's dope, yeah?
Yeah.
I've listened to the song, but then I'm really paying attention to the lyrics now, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
That whole thing, the DNA, oh gosh,
Smooth.
It slaps.
Yeah. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this jam?
I feel great about this jam because a lot of work has been put in this jam. And like you're looking at the video, we went on the way to South Africa to shoot it.
Okay.
And all that. So as it's yielding, bringing forth the results we expected, it feels great. Yeah.
Wow. Why the choice for Kwame?
The choreography.
Yeah, the collab with Kwame.
Yeah, I wanted to put him on something, and that was around December. This song was recorded in December.
Okay.
So I wanted to put him on something. He listened to the song. It was like, yo, this is nice. We can do this, but I feel like let's do something different. He hit me back within a few days. I was like, okay. He said, I would like to lay the ideas and everything, and then let's work on it. I was like, cool, let's get it. So as soon as he was ready, he called me over to the studio. When I went, he had already laid played the beat and then laid the hook. So I just went in there and chipped in my rap verses and everything.
Was it merely relationship or he paid? You had to pay him, or it was just relationship?
Oh, relationship first, but then we got the business side too correct, because the music is business. The relationship first, then we got the business side too correct.
It wasn't that expensive.
No. But no, man, he's not a cheap artist.
Oh yeah, definitely. You go enter. Your bank account there go enter.
How many of you here?
Took a picture and I was out.
It was his birthday though.
Yeah.
Belated. But Lyrical, how much investment went into that video shoot in South Africa?
I wouldn't visa free into you.
I wouldn't be able to mention a specific price right now because we exceeded what we thought would go in. It's definitely over 100,000.
Okay. So somewhere between $100,000-$200,000. Dollars or CDs?
No CDs.
No CDs.
Okay. It's a CD here.
But I mean, this song was released in when? January?
January.
Yeah, so
it's fresh.
What's the plan? Because it's a banger, considering that year under review thingy. And come on, for next year.
For next year.
What's the plan to sustain the song and
and he has a long way to go.
January to December, but it will be sustained, and I'm on the plan. The plan is what I'm on right now. Until my entire
All right, let's get our loose talk for the day. Check out this video when we come back. Lyrical Joe is still here with us. Masa.
Because I can say 6 feet straight. And Capenimun say, dear, Palavasalt.
He's doing tunes.
Hey! Since they enter, we're not being here. Since they enter.
Guys, we're done for today, but our guest, Lyrical, what do you want to say to your fans?
I would say thank you for supporting me. We just entered the year. A brand new one is out, Enter featuring Kwame. You keep supporting. Great bangers coming through the year. But for now, keep supporting and God bless you. Lyrical Republic, stand up, beast.
Awesome. Saminu, anything?
Anything? We just enter. They enter everywhere.
Enter.
Lyrical Joe.
I'll be too full.
Lyrical Joe. You see how you started nicely. Don't spoil it with unnecessary. So say a planner, say a business. So Moku sustain them, then Moku beat December.
But you're right. We're going to figure some sense.
Oh no,
like you and I both know.
Now Grammys, no, it's this weekend, and
it's this weekend. But can't be
at least.
You better say be show TV so.
Yeah, my fans.
Yeah, social media na. Yeah, promising and say that you
But big shout outs going out to Denta. Denta has been incredible all these years, you know, when it comes to the Grammys, and even being a gatekeeper that has been putting Ghanaians out there. This showbiz business, the only person who's been trying as much as possible, maybe one of them, but she's always, you know, on the forefront trying to put us out there on the international level. So, Denta, God bless you. We love you. And this weekend, something massive is happening. So, yeah, we're all going to be supporting it from where we are. We wish Ghanaian musicians well. That's going to be our conversation this evening here on the show. Thanks to you for watching. We're back again next week, Friday, here on A More Serious Note. My name is KMJ. God took a microphone, put a soul in it, dropped an F, and ended KMJ. I was born to talk. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.